All right. About time we. What do we want to do? How's it going, Bland? I'm doing all right. You? Yeah. Nice. All right. Let's. Hmm. I need to do. Do I have any? They added a new thing. You can pin extra currencies here. It's cool. All right. Let's. I need to do something, so I might as well go do that now. Be nice to unlock that. So I'm gonna run back over to here. Because there's a thing where you have to equip all of the same set, but there's kind of a workaround. Or not all the same set, but all like blue bloodied, unique bloodied, all that shit. But they say as long as you have at least one of the lowest, it'll count. It's pretty quick if you're running. Let me see what I've got in my bag here. It's pretty quick if you're doing hides and stuff. Like, it only took me a couple hours to really get to 60. So I've got a helm. I've got a blue helm. And then, so I will need, I think everything else is bloodied. So I need a weapon, boots, And a chest. All right, weapon, boots, and a chest. Hopefully that'll work. Yeah, I got lucky on getting out of a box. It's not the best. Like, I really should re-roll thorns off of it. I think it's got thorns. Yeah, if I had willpower instead of thorns, it would be pretty great, but it doesn't. All right, let's buy a. Gonna buy a random weapon, or I could get a just to make sure I fill the slots. How's it going, Bob? Buy that and a boot and a totem. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, I need a chess piece.
Pleased to meet you.
Does that count?
How do you feel? Peckish? Famished? I've got anything you need. Ooh, tasty.
There we go. We got that. So the bloodied stuff basically gives you a buff to your kill streaks, is essentially all they do. Um, it really only matters up to a certain point, but like, so this one here gives me feast. So you gain berserking for 3 seconds for every 25 kills. And they all stack. So um ideally any item you have you do want as a bloodied, but after you're already kind of like maxed out, it does not matter. But like I said, that's kind of the gist of it. It's a benefit to the kill streaks. The only drawback to it is it does not matter after I gotta go scrap a bunch of those. It's not gonna matter. It doesn't help with bosses. So because like the likelihood you'll actually still have a kill streak when you hit a boss is pretty low. And a lot of them won't stack at that point. So it's good for clearing, but we don't need help clearing. Like it's never been an issue. But I mean it's a benefit at that point. The slaughterhouses, you really only need to do 6 of them. That's it. So just start scrapping those. Like you only need 6 of them for the season. They're all right. They give you a couple rewards, but in reality, you really just don't. It don't matter. All right, we're gonna scrap all those. We're just gonna scrap that. If you complete the kill, or if you get a long kill streak and you don't die and lose it, you get a decent chunk of XP. That's the main thing. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I need the site. So run nightmares. Okay. Yeah, you really want to make sure you're getting done. The things that matter the most in the season objectives is ones that give you skill points because we don't get those flat bonuses anymore, like just from having stuff done. So, okay, well, what does it want me? It just wants me to do that? Do I not? I guess I need to go to the one. I don't understand why this one wants me to do. Yeah. You've still got all the way until April 28th to get this season done, so you got time.
Salutations, wanderer. Come and don the mantle of
What's
wisdom
free
to
today?
giants.
Gotta be something free because they're like, ah, there it is.
That's a bold choice. It calls to you.
Yeah. I mean, that's the nice thing about like the fact that you won't be able to miss out. Like you've got time. Uh, Infernal Hordes. Uh, can I do that one? I don't know if I can do that yet. I could try one of these other ones, see how well I clear it. My power is increasing. Let's do one of these. I don't want to waste the hordes unless I know I can do it. The bloodied keys basically make the dungeon the next torment up. So make sure if you're doing the bloodied ones, you are strong enough. That's why I'm wasting one of these keys since I have plenty. Especially with the Endless Butcher. Nice, man. Yeah. Yeah, and you have a permanent butcher in these, so the other reason why you want to make sure when you're doing the bloody ones you can. The regular dungeon keys are pretty consistent. You'll get a lot of those, but it's good not to try not to waste the Infernal Hordes if you If you don't know if you can do them or not. Oh, did I not pick it up? God damn it. Thought I picked it up, but I guess I didn't. Got Dwayne bugging me. Just go up for see if I can increase my my master working before I go try to push one of those bosses. Nope, I didn't get shit for Obdicite that round. Guess I need to do regular keys. Alright, let's go do that. What did I get there? Electrified Claw. Nope. Third beast.
No witchcraft here. Only honest magics.
Take it easy, Blam. You have a good one. All right, we need to work towards the next board. And that needs more dexterity. So if I upgrade this glyph, I'll get a chunk there. I should almost actually change out of this board because I don't know if this one thing I'm running is going to make it work, because I might be shifting more into poison than I was. I need a lot more glyphs. So what I really just need to do is regular nightmares. Those are fine. How's it going, Robert?
See what you got.
I wonder. Let's see. See if that'll make any difference. Yeah, I saw you were saying you figured it out. Fun fact, Robert. Just in case you need to see it. When you're in the slicer, there is a search option. You can search things. I want to see. Yep. Well, now you do. Let's see if that makes any difference, because I found a enchant that moves more of my stuff to TikTok. That moves more of my stuff to poison. So if I'm going to deal more poison damage, leaning into the poison seems like a good idea. That's a lot of material. what did you set the infill to? Alright. Yeah, it just seems like a lot of material. I don't know what you're printing, so it just seems like a lot, but 10%'s not bad. If you're ever printing something really big, it's only going to matter on some prints, like you're already printing, so it's not going to change now. But if you're doing something really large and it's not structural, like it's just a statue or something, you might look at lightning infill. It's a weird infill that only prints infill where you need it. Other than that, I pretty much always use gyroid. Especially if you need structural strength. I mean, printing whatever you want to print is fun. That's the cool thing about it. Yeah. There's infinite things to print, and like you could print stuff from there's Thingiverse things, Cults 3D, fucking you name it. There's prints everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need that, especially if you're gonna start learning to like modify things. Which I definitely recommend like learning some CAD, even if it's really basic. Onshape is who I'd recommend learning. If you want to learn some basics, there's a YouTuber called Too Tall Toby. He does like, he basically runs a channel on like CAD competitions, but he does some really good tutorials, and I was able to learn what I needed to know to get started in basic CAD. I mean, it still takes some time. You're gonna figure some shit out, but a lot more robust than like Tinkercad, which Tinkercad works fine too. I mean, it really depends on your computer. The app is fine as long as you're only going to print generic shit with their settings. If you want to actually learn to print stuff properly, you want the PC program. Like it's way more robust than the app. The app is very limited. Which is the fastest way out of here? Just out the side. I need that one. I mean, it shouldn't lock up on PC. Have you updated it? I have not had it do that. It might be a little slow sometimes, but I haven't had any issues there. You should always update it. Like every single time there's an update or whatever, like update all that shit. Like it makes a difference.
As they lengthen and twist, thy flesh rent asunder to be molded anew. Fang, hoof, and horn, drink thee now the blood. Let hell take its place. Al diabolos, Mephistos,
This one's got reserves. I gotta check it. I'm not worried about the. There's one. We need. This is Obel Reserve, not Obdicite. Damn it! I need Obdicite. All right, let's creep through here then. Well, there you go. That's a pretty good deal. Is that PTG or what are you buying? It's all right, lady. See, you know, I'm really excited for the expansion more than anything, but it's fun to play a new season just to knock some stuff out. Yeah, the butcher is pretty fun to play as. I wish I could reorganize his abilities. It's my own build, Bear Wall. I have it build on. It's all based off the same build that I posted on YouTube, my Shredicalism. It's it's not exactly the same as the video at the moment because I'm leaning into more poison, but essentially you get 8 ranks of your werewolf skulls when you have Hurricane up. Because I'm using as a storm shifter or whatever. And then later on I'll get the helm off of what's her face, and then it turns your storm skills into werewolf skills, and it just stacks a bunch of ranks from that kind of the build. You can lean at any direction you want. But yeah, I've got on YouTube, same name as the channel. You can check out the build, and you can build off of that. It's not a pit 100 pushing build, but it's fun and fast. I should be able to build a lot deeper into it and change it up in the expansion, since we'll be able to choose abilities and then choose which form we'll want to use on them. So then I can use like Rampage and a few other things without swapping forms. Yeah, I just found this rabid beast. They changed it. Before it was for bear, and now it's just more poison damage. So I'm leaning deeper into poison this round, see how it works. Yeah, being that, I'm definitely gonna lean a little different in can I go ahead and do that, or I need another point? We want heightened. I need another point. I need a better. I don't like that one at all. That one is awful. All right, take it easy, Bear. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. All right. Don't need gold. Wisdom's nice. That one will be fun with the artillery shrines.
omen.
Father bless.
And even though that one is a lot more poison damage, losing that extra dash feels rough. That's a hard one not to have.
That's a fried cocktail.
Over here!
It's a fight you wanted.
That's the funny one. Yeah, this build is kind of like ping pong. What is that? Yeah, something. I need Obdicite. I need to upgrade my trying to upgrade my masterworking stuff, but I'm not getting shit for Obdicite. Yeah, I should get any of that one.
Breaks, the forge is hot.
Well, I could probably run that one. I really wanted to upgrade my masterworking before I did.
Let it be. You can take what's left.
Alright, let's get. We want Hate and Malice. Where's the main node? Yeah, I saw. I didn't watch it, but I saw he finally messed with it some more. I'm excited to see how that goes. It's gonna sound like a snowmobile, though. Oh yeah, yeah, they're super tiny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they turn into pretty awesome little cars. Alrighty, let's. I guess I can try that. I hate to waste it, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, I mean that hurts with any car. Like to lose someone. Nope, I am not strong enough to do this. The bloodied things raise you a torment level. Yeah, yeah, it'll do that. I mean, most old cars are, they're not built like a modern car. Just the way what it is. Like they're just not the same. I mean, the thing is, like a modern car is designed to basically implode when you crash to save you. Um, like just because a car drives away from an accident doesn't mean it's safe. Like, you know, like it doesn't mean it's strong. Like, I'll just show you proof. A different way to think about um cars and durability. Well, I mean, a lot of people just don't realize this. Like it's just it's mind blowing. Like and to think a lot of old people still like claim to the old full body, full frame cars. And yes, I love like that 59 Impala is one of my favorite cars ever made. It's a beautiful car, but you wouldn't want to get in an accident. You're not going to live. They don't like a modern car is meant to take the hit. The old ones didn't. They didn't have crumple zones. They didn't have all that protection. Oh yeah. I mean, that's a steering wheel to the face right there. That person didn't live. I mean, when I was a kid, even though that wasn't that long ago, even in the 80s, you hear about a car accident, you ask when the funeral was. Today, you ask, did they have insurance? It's just a different thing. It's not even remotely the same. And like as much as I love classic cars and old shit, yeah. uh, 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 I really need to make more keys because Yeah, just stay busy. Just trying to get me some stuff to upgrade my gear. I've got a Ram ProMaster City, and then I got the RX-8. I'm not getting any good nightmare dungeons. And sadly, I got to sell the RX-8 in the end of the year, or by the end of the year, because I'm moving. Yeah. Yeah, mine, weirdly enough, even here in Wisconsin, I don't have to worry about it. It's not rusty. It's just I have to sell it because I'm moving to Oregon at the end of the year. Yeah. Yeah, it all comes down to how you take care of them too. But if you're gonna drive, if you can afford to have two cars, and not drive the fun one in the shitty days, then it'll last longer. But I know it's not always a possibility. It's a luxury.
Maybe I can organize these bandits into something that resembles an effective unit. At least effective enough to allow me an escape when the church eventually finds us.
Yeah, they've gone up like crazy. That's what I want is an FC. I'm very particular about which one I want, but one day I'll find one. So it'll be sad to sell the RX-8, but it's just what I have to do. So, I mean, I could pay and ship it, but an extra grand I want to put towards the. Oh yeah, I mean FC. Yeah, I want 89 heart coupe. Specifically the 89. It's the last year before the cars got airbags, and I just like it better. But it's also an actual S5 where the older ones like 88 and before were S4s. They're very similar cars, but the trim is different and the entire wiring is different. Yeah. The 89 and the 91 is a hardtop are the same car, except like I said, the 91 will have airbags in the steering wheel, and I think it has passenger airbag. Other than that, they're the same wiring, same, everything's interchangeable with those two. Nice. Yeah. Pop-ups are definitely cool.
We can separate it.
Yeah. think one of my favorite obscure pop-up headlight cars is the I want to say it's like a 90, is it 95? Or it might be earlier 90s, the BMW 840i or 850i. The one with the tiny grill. You can either V10 or V8. And it had pop-ups. I love that car. To me, it's one of the prettiest cars that BMW's ever built. Yeah. Yeah, they had a V8 version and I'm guessing the V12 version. Yeah, the 840. Probably. As much as I'm like, I don't care for big motor, big V8s and stuff, to me it is the perfect LS swap car. Like I would never put a V8 into anything that wasn't V8 because that's all my dad ever would do was just fucking want to throw V8s and everything because he was too old school. Like I would have never put the 289 in my Toyota pickup if it wasn't for him just pushing for it. I wanted to keep the 22R and put a turbo on it. But that car, since like I said, does have some mechanical issues, would be the perfect LS turbo toy. I might not recognize that model, but I do like Volvos. You ever seen the Volvo that the guy made his own four rotor with two RX-8 Renesis motors? Nice. That is, it's junk. Like, the car is not built well, but it's still cool. You still got to tune it and get it sorted. Because you literally got a coupler for the thing. I mean, some people do vegan, but yeah. Like, I agree.
Loyal supplicant, journey to the hallowed place in the heart of fire. With unwavering hands, return the three relics to their rightful.
I think more people complain about the gas prices and less about the mileage.
To judge your soul. The worthy who have their eyes pried open to glimpse round.
Oh, 100% Davey. Like, that's why I think it's one of the cooler projects out there.
To live in darkness.
Like, if they did it right, it would be one of the more reliable setups and super cost effective. Because, I mean, those motors are cheap. Especially if you're doing all motor. If you had two good, clean Renesis motors, they're 240 horsepower each. So you're just shy of 500 and not spent a ton of money. Oh, I'm same vegan. I prefer, I like the EcoBoost stuff because it's not crazy on fuel and they're still powerful. Like, I'm all for shit like that. Yes and no, Davey. There is some issues with there are some slight differences, but yeah, you'd have to make a custom plate, center plate, because of the way the exhaust works. The exhaust of the intake works different on a Renesis than a regular 13B. because all the fuel and all the exhaust goes through the irons and not the housings.
The forge is ready for whatever you need. Don't ruin all that work.
That's why, like, they're really not great to turbo, because they get heat soaked because the exhaust goes through the irons instead of the aluminum housing. It's like the only downside to the Renesis, but it's also what makes it a very good motor. Yeah. The only way to really turbo one properly is do a remote turbo. Well, I don't think I need to do much more for gear. I probably got everything I needed out of that. Let's see. Anything really fun with the... Well, there's some gloves. Yeah. Alrighty. So we now have a star in every slot. Would have been cool to get a like something really neat out of that, but we didn't. That could be interesting. Yeah. I might hang on to one of those. You know what? I don't like this city, so I'm going to go back to Kyobashad so I know where everything is. Alright, let's go throw one of those in the bin. I've not been storing anything hardly this year, or this season. Plus 12 to wolves is pretty crazy. I'm gonna keep that. I might mess with that flesh render and see if I could pull a star totem.
Until next time.
Fall back.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
Yeah, no star totem. How much is it a law? Still a crazy amount of damage bonus. Yeah, that plus damage over time just makes it. Yeah. Yeah, some of those are cool. Shooting breaks are cool. I like the what's the hammer? Always one of the coolest ones.
That's what's up.
All right, let's swap all these around. Orange, rabbit. Yeah, that would be cool. Accelerating, we're gonna live with that because it's running accelerating. We need voracious. Although that's actually kind of crazy. Hmm. I think we'll stay with. Actually, I think I might try that one for a little bit and see if it works. Any storm shifter? Yeah. All right, no worries there. Do I re-roll that thorns? I don't need thorns. It would be really nice to have um something else. There we go. I lose a star, but I'd rather have that than something that's not doing me any good. Willpower, willpower, willpower. Or no, I don't. I could swap that spirit on kill to willpower. Or the cost reduction. That. Where are we at now? Yeah, we'll do the lucky chance. I need to do thing that fort generation for willpower.
Father bless.
Father bless. What do you need? Not bad. Come back if you need work.
No other people I'd rather break bread with.
Should probably world boss in a bit. Might as well work on go do that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Sound like a plan. These stupid things are dumb. Especially for this, I get stuck and stuff. Yeah, I always run the shred build. Like, I knew I had to do it, especially when they put it through it in like D tier for the season because it was slow. Yeah. Diablo's always had seasons. Yeah, this is season 12 right now, and the expansion comes out in April 28th in the next season. I mean, hell, D3 is on season 37. Uh, 100%. I've pre-ordered. I'm super excited for Forza Horizon 6. It's in Japan. How could you not be excited? Yeah. Nice, Robert. Yeah, I pre-ordered. Actually, this time around, I pre-ordered on Steam instead of the Xbox app. I've always had it on the app, like I ordered anyways, but yeah, I just got it on Steam this time. Hopefully, it'll run better. What does that do, Robert? Sounds dumb. I mean, the only problem with that is, you know, they charge some people felonies over things they probably shouldn't get felonies for. Yeah. I mean, it's fine as long as they're, you know, doing it right. Well, California is a mess when it comes to cars and stuff in general. But yeah. Daily driven exotics. Yeah, except Texas is a fucking shithole of people, so no thanks. Oh yeah, Florida's pretty rough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't have exactly the best. They don't have the best power infrastructure. Yeah, yeah. No helmet laws there. Yeah, sounds about right.
You can take what's left.
My rampaging. What is overcharge aspect? Interesting. New one. Arcane duration. Mm. Need a bunch more souls. Need a bunch more for Forgotten Souls. Yeah. There are definitely some neat ones out there. What do we have for... How many does it take? Takes 12. I could go punch the... Oh, you can click that from there now? That's nice. Let's go see how he stands up. Of what? This? Or just live stream? I know that one dude did like some crazy amount of time and then died.
Did you truly think all of this would be that easy? You think you won? This is just the beginning.
Yeah, I don't have that on screen anymore. I probably should get rid of that. What? I didn't click on it. Okay. Nice.
They were nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy? You think you won? This is just the beginning.
Right. Can I do the upgraded one? Not really bad. This'll be bad, or it'll be bad. Where did I choose? The same one? That's where I'm at. It's fun. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, it's not even any different. Yeah, I didn't go into the thing I thought I did.
It is locked.
Yeah. Where is the one that I chose? Oh, there it. Oh shit, I got stuck. I might have this though. Nice. Yeah, it's if you run in the same color, like that's the way to run it. It's super nice to do that. Life on kill's nice. Like a hit chance, eh. That's cool. I mean, I can scrap that for the transmog. It's a nice 2-star though. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it can happen. I mean, it has a buffer. It should stop it from causing an issue, but
Need something for it? Came apart nice.
I mean, it happens. I mean, a lot of people buy their stuff. They did just require a manufacturer for making more. So they're probably in the middle of fixing that all up and working on that. Do I go? I think I'm gonna go spend all my world boss time. 7 minutes. Let's go to world boss. I mean, I've seen some interesting ones. I mean, the printer I want's 30 grand, but that's a whole other story. I want the Formlabs Fuse 1 and kit. Yeah, this one is it does nylon. It prints in a powder. So it does a layer of powder, hits it with a laser, layer of powder, hits it with laser. And it, like, you literally print proper nylon stuff. It's like fully usable materials. Like, it's really cool, but it's expensive as shit. Yeah. Well, you might have seen it, but I know you've seen one in person because it's a crazy printer, and like I said, they're $30,000 for the. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I know that like Tested had it on at one time, and a few other people have it. Like, I know Adam has one. Adam Savage Tested has one. It's expansive. I need to go put my clothes in the dryer. Well, I got 5 minutes, so I will be right back. Yeah, resin. The problem with resin is the mess. Like, but you can do a much finer print with resin, especially a modern one. But he probably has an old one. They aren't so good.
Once I get started, I can't be stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, Bamboo's supposed to be coming out with a resin printer at the end of the year. I might finally grab one, but it depends on how much it costs. Like, if it's H series, not so much.
is done.
Yeah. If they're not great. The damage is nice, but I already got a better one. I think those are nice, but I already have better. There, we're just gonna run up diagonal here, I guess. I need to push some pit stuff. I mean, I would just grind, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing it either. It looks really good. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it was going to be way worse than anticipated, but I guess it's not going to be nearly as bad. They were calling for like 20 inches of snow at one point here. But not so much now, I guess. Yeah. Alright, Glacier, how you doing, man? Where the hell is my chicken? Alright. That's the chicken. Alright, do you not loot my thingies? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I've been having a good time with it. It is really fast. But I mean, it's kind of meant to be quick, I guess, with the length of the season. Boo, Mr. Goblin. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. I'm just waiting on hoppers. Oh, I think I did see a preview for that or something mentioning that. Who directs that? Is that Shyamalan? Spielberg. Hmm. Well, that should be pretty good then. Hmm. Well, if I open that portal, I can't open the box, so I'm gonna go with the regular one. I really need the stuff before I need the gear.
Came apart nicely.
Nice, I got a star out of that. Sweet.
Come back if you need work.
Hmm. We're running poisons. Can I make any better, Jim? Hmm. The weird out of the blue thing. I mean, I had my like one of my aunts passed recently. I didn't care about her, so it's like whatever. But still, weird. Weird how they call like randomly when like instead of any other time. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but you know, at least they, you know, give you a chance if you wanted to talk to her or see her or whatever instead of afterwards. So there's that. Yeah, expensive. I guess I should probably push the next torment. I'm pretty. I'm just slaughtering them. Hmm, an upgrade. Hmm. Yeah, that gets pricey. Accelerating. Boom.
Until spring. Need something forged? Fare thee well.
What one is it? No. Oh, it didn't show up. Now it should show up. Am I dumb? Which one is it? Is it? The ancient seed. It's not show. Like I chose one of the lair bosses, but it's not showing me which one it is. Said the ancient seat. I don't know. I was just reading them. Oh, it's. Why didn't it just show up on the map? That's so dumb. Okay.
This is what you asked for.
But now it's not showing as. Don't know if it's doing the right thing. Yeah, it's doing the right one.
Get for you.
Oh man, that's a nice piece. Wish it was a star. If it was a star, I'd run it. Don't know how often I was getting that one to do. I think things are not living long enough, so run that. Why are you standing upright? That's weird. There's a waxing, but I need a star and a bloodied for it to be any good. Ow. I probably shouldn't stand in things. Oops. Ow. Those circles hurt. Alright, I'm gonna go spread all of that, and then I'm gonna go buy a whole bunch of chests from the vendor and see if I can get a bloodied version of my chest. Or I could do helms, and maybe I can get the one I want. I mean, I already have a 4 GA helm, but I need a specific one. What one is that? Or what truck is that? I mean, depending on what it is, that seems not crazy. And Toyota holds value. I don't know if a Tundra is worth that, but I mean, they do hold value. Now let's buy a bunch of help.
Once you
Well, that's the one I need. But I need a star version. Weird.
That looks worn. I can fix it. The forge is always hot.
That's an interesting dagger. I only have one.
They were nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy? You think you've won? This is just the beginning.
Yeah, I probably should go to the next tournament. Yeah.
It is done.
I need that one, but I need a better one.
Need something forged? You can take what's left.
No fears, dear. We'll be up to the task.
Bless you.
He doesn't get to say the thing when he doesn't live long enough.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Refresh, delete.
It is done.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Alright, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, Bob, Vegan, Robert, everybody. Have a good one. Night, everybody.